let's see. Welcome everybody. I figured I've been doing a lot of computer streams, and I should probably get back every now and then to... Oh, no. Sorry, I just realized there's a lot of tags on here that are not relative or relevant. Oh, man. Ugh. I haven't streamed anything other than computer science stuff for quite a while, so... But this is where the Gore part of the Al Gore name comes, so... Also, I want to see if this still works. Table flip. Yes. So I've added a moderator bot, so now I have a few commands, but I need to change... Yes, enjoy the wonder that is Tina's Wonderlands. Let's see. So this is not web development, this is not C++. I wouldn't even call this educational. I mean, vaccining's fine, I don't care. Tiny Tina's... Well, okay. Let's see if it actually came up with the correct game. Yep, Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. Alright, so I've seen a few people streaming this, and, you know, of course, should go without saying that there will be spoilers. Spoilers are to be had in this stream. I'm going to be playing Tiny Tina's, so I don't know if I'll do a whole Let's Play series, but yeah. So anyways, let's do a new game. Let's do Intense. And then I like cooperation, the idea where just everyone gets their own loot. So, oh, and that needs to... Hold on. Oh, jeez.
There is a world beyond the borderlands.
That is
A
loud.
world forged by wonder and ruled by fate. The battle between these powers has raged since the beginning. Evil and good. Villains and heroes. A vicious cycle, endlessly repeated. Wonder is the power of a cruel, unpredictable god. But fate, there's one alone who can wield fate. One alone whose story is in their own hands. The Fate Maker. That's you. Heavy, right? Fate Maker. Big responsibility. Honestly, I wouldn't even blame you if you just laid down in a puddle and gave up. But if not, if you try and prove yourself as Fate Maker, then heed the warning I give all heroes. Together you fight. Together you shall fall.
Ha! Critical hit! The undead fall beneath our blade! Ah!
Oh yeah! Same! It's going real good over here, blade-wise. We're coming for you, Dragon Lord!
Fools! Your party of heroes can't stop me. Already Wow, you guys got here fast.
Like you said, we're the heroes. I am Valentine, gallant adventurer. The scary stabby one is Fred.
What about that one?
That's the newbie. It's their first adventure.
Oh, come on. Their figure isn't even fully painted.
Enough talk. We're here to stop you from taking the soul energy.
Fools! I've already absorbed all of the soul energy. I'm invincible!
Oh, man. Sorry, newbie. We missed the soul energy.
Castles will burn. Babies will cry. More than usual. My skeleton armies will wash over the lands.
Looking bad. How do we win this?
We attack! Together!
Pathetic. Especially you, newbie. They don't make heroes like they used to. Time to die!
But then, just as the heroes lose hope, they hear...
A neigh?
Yeah, and also like, you know, like a sparkly rainbow, which goes like quickle caw caw caw. It is Queen Buttstab, the most beautiful and perfectest ruler in all the land.
Hold on, what game are we playing here?
We're playing Bunkers and Badasses, baby! Tiny Tina am the bunker master. So what I say goes. And I say there's a magical diamond vinicorn named Butt Stallion who saves the day.
Oh. I was kind of hoping we would save the day.
You will, Valley Girl. I just gotta set the stakes. Now, less table talk. Cue Dragon Lord!
But, Stallion, you may be the most beautifulest, perfectest ruler in all the land, but this time, I've won!
But Butt Stallion was wielding the coolest sword in the whole world. The Sword of Sword.
Oh, would you? I just made those skeletons. No! No! I curse you, Valentine! I curse you, Fret! And most of all, I curse you, newbie! Whatever your name is, I will return and finally rid this world of heroes!
And with that, the Dragon Lord was defeated. For now. Exposition complete! Who's ready to rickety roleplay?
Yeah, might as well. We're stranded here after that mountain totally jumped out at our ship.
Yeah, he crashed it. I'm in. I love bunkers and badasses. I've already got a level 40 character.
No. We are making all new characters. This is the newbies' first game, and I'm gonna make sure it's an adventure they'll never forget.
You ready, newbie?
Time for character sheets, baby!
Alright, and also, for anyone who isn't familiar with Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, this is the newest game in the Borderlands series, my favorite series. So, I have a lot of the other Borderlands series on my YouTube, so let's see. So I might do a full Let's Play. I do know that I want to do the Graveborn. This is what I was playing as, but it's got a nice lich thing that follows you around, and anyways, it's really all about, it's like a necromancer type class, so it takes health from others and replenishes your health. Or at the cost of your health, deals damage. And I haven't really even looked at... Okay, so now we're back. I think the Stabomancer was the first one. So this is kind of like the Malachi, maybe? And then we got... looks like either a soldier or a brute type. Wyvern Tamer with a focus on... Although, no, maybe that's Malachi. I don't know, because he's got the bird. Or dragon, whatever. That's definitely a mage-looking type thing. Yeah, Necromancer. Some kind of fungi character? Oh, there we go. There's the Berserker. So is that like a frost-infused? Yeah. Okay. Still. We're gonna go with the Grave... Actually, now, I don't know. Never mind, we're gonna do the Berserker on this one. I was doing the Grave Warden, but... Brick was the very first person I ever played with. So, let's see. Body and personality, I'm not gonna get too deep into this. Maybe just change the hair. I don't know. In case it comes up later, I am gonna change... Oh.
How's this?
No.
Magnificent!
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Ha! Justice is always in fashion.
Ha ha!
My image is in need of refinement.
I must evolve yet again.
I could do with a change.
There we go. Okay. Body size. He's a berserker, so he's gotta be massive. That one, this one. Oh yeah, that's cool. You can toggle male, female. Alright, facial features, face decoration, armor there we go. Mad Motley, Striking Lycan. Let's see. Ooh. I like it. Noble Finery, Lord Weave. Magic Doodles. I like Magic Doodles. Oh, that hurts. That's pretty tight. Is there a green one? Oh. We're getting there. Let's see. It's between that and that. Done. Secondary color. Ooh, we could even do the other green. Yeah, there we go. And tertiary. I don't know, actually maybe something that pops. There we go. Okay, so presets, slide overdrive. Where's the hair? Ooh, a tattoo. Wait. Never trust someone with a face tattoo, at least in real life. Nah, I think we're okay with that. Oh, the scar, though. No. Carbon. Exile. There we go. Okay. Other than that, where's the hair? There we go. Hair. No. Some Kamehameha type stuff. A Neko. Ooh. Sold. I don't think it matters. It does. It's not going to change the. Saiyan would be tight, but I'm really liking this this knight helmet. And it doesn't look like hair color changes it at all. Some items appear to be disabled. We could always switch it. We'll go Saiyan this time. Let's see. Oh no. Where is it? Hair and headgear. Alright, yeah, we'll go Saiyan for now. I can always change it, but now we need to do... see if there's some kind of green. Or blonde. That looks like some Saiyan stuff. Alright. I'm down. I think we're good. What else is in here? Oh, we gotta do the... let's see. I'm thinking Village Idiot. I was looking through these before. Yeah, this one's more for like a ranged. Then this is a wizard or a spellcaster. I think this one, or no. Whichever one, the Constitution. Oh, I guess none of them. I think they suggested this for the... oh, but I think Village Idiot. Yeah, all the points just put into strength. Yeah. And even more. Oh wait, actually no. We need some Constitution because that's the hit points. And I put it on super hard, so actually, let's do half hit points, half strength, and then we'll just suck at spells and range stuff for a while. Whoops. Alright, we're gonna do Twitchy. And then we'll do they have upside downs? No. We'll do Twitchy. Alright. And good. And here we go.
Time's up!
Okay. drawn your own face over the character sheet?
It said draw your hero, and I'm my own hero.
Okay. And Fret, it says your starter sword does murder 1,000 damage?
My bad. I left off a 0.
Okay, no plan! Fred and Valentine can't be trusted with pencils, let alone dice. So it is up to you, newbie. You are the Fate Maker. And these fools shall be thine advisors, I guess.
Fine. I advise that you better be a badass. We're here to slay evil and get gold.
I know you see me as a role model. Follow my lead and you'll be a great Fate Maker.
Alright, one last thing. Bunkers and Badasses is a role-playing game, baby. That means you do not break character voice. Kapiski? Break me off a piece of that.
I'm looking to find some coin. If I happen to save the world, why not it? So be it.
Tasty. Now, prepare to enter a world of fantasy.
I don't see anything.
You gotta imagine it, knucklehead.
Just close your eyes and wonder.
Yeah, so it's like a mix between Brick and Zane.
An unassuming and peaceful corner of the Queen that harbors a dark secret. You journeyed far to be here, heeding the call of the Queen herself.
The Queen herself! What could she want of us?
She fears the Dragon Lord will soon reawaken. We must find his tomb and prevent his resurrection.
What I'm hearing is we get to whoop his ass.
Here's a little cheat sheet to track your health and map and stuff up.
Okay, so it's pretty much like Borderlands 3 just on speed. Like, it's just the next level Borderlands 3 mixed with D&D. So, or Rifts too. I used to play Rifts a little bit. Haven't played D&D in forever.
Damn bridge is out.
You recognize one of the Queen's waystones. It seems to close you. The Queen's magic enters you through the stone, granting you the power of... Aurora! You now have magical sight and hearing, baby.
Queen Butt Stallion! She's guiding us on our quest!
Sure enough, baby. A trail of spectral hoofprints leads off into the woods.
Oh.
A fallen tree bars your path. What you gonna do about it, huh?
I cast Identify Tree.
It's a species called Jumpus tutorialis, and weirdly, it only grows in this one valley. Ahead, the glint of edge steel beckons you forward. Some hot lumberjane has left her axe in a stump.
Nice piece of steel, that.
Love a good axe. Great for cleaving, hacking, even a good old-fashioned chop-chop.
Though the magical hoofprints continue through the cave, the rocky ceiling dips low to the ground.
A true Fate Maker knows when to stand tall and when to crouch.
Yeah, work them sweet glutes. And if you get a running start and crouch, you'll slide around like a cool action hero. Another waystone guides your path, but reaching it will mean going through a pack of nasty, pinchy crabs.
Yeah! Combat! Kill them all!
Ah! Pinchy! They're so pinchy!
Don't do warning shots.
You have defeated the crabs! I was but a humble player, like you, Bing Bongs. She has foreseen your arrival and left a powerful weapon for you. The weapon of a fate maker.
Yes.
This thing's off rust, but it'll still put holes in something.
Wait, there's guns in fantasy?
You're in Tina's fantasy, baby!
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Shrine floor rises beneath you. From here, you can spy a quaint little village nestled in the bodacious bosom of the valley. But beyond it, a dark and ancient castle lurks... lurkingly.
The Dragon Lord is here. He'll be in that castle.
Oh, also like Borderlands 3, no fall damage, I believe. Yes, good.
Fate Maker, you will never reach the dark
Taste thine gat.
Skellyman ambush!
Go break some bones, Fate Maker.
Oh, jeez.
Come on, man,
That's
let's
gonna
get
go
this
through
over
way too
with.
quick.
Bet you wish you turned away.
Holy crap, they might reach the Dark Master! I gotta book it!
Yeah, whatever he's talking about. There's a loot chest up on that tower. Get them loots.
I am Rivula, faithful servant of the Dragon Lord. Tell me where his tomb is, or I'll make you a skeleton too!
I don't know. I swear it on the Queen's diamond tail.
Lies! You are soaked in skeleton! Spread out, my undead hordes! We must find the Master!
Yeah, them loots. Oh yeah, and then these are shields. So we've got wards in this game.
Ooh, you found a ward.
Yeah.
That's like a magical shield above your health. Pretty sweet.
I suppose she'll pretty much explain everything.
Uh-oh,
game
a
is
rock
so
slide
sick.
bars your way to the village.
We're ruined! All is lost!
Very heroic. Tina, can we blow up the rock?
Sorry, it's impossible. Without explosives!
Victory! I never lost hope.
Ahead, you hear the roar of raging fire and the clackety-clackety of bones.
We're here to save the village!
Ooh, village is already ransacked and crawling with skilly men.
We're here to avenge the village!
Oh, I blame you for trying.
Animist. Oh yeah, then these things. That's what I was trying to do. There you go. So much for science.
An extra powerful skeleton arises.
Uh-oh.
You'll never win, hero!
Okay, so I don't know what the action skill is for this one. Let's go
A
ahead and see.
single villager remains
Oops.
alive in the carnage. But she looks bad, baby. She looks like she's about to die.
Might as well save her peasant ass.
Also, we're gonna do that. Okay. Now, what's the skill? So with the Lich King, actually I don't even remember. It's Deadwind. Oh, Rage of the Ancients. There we go. Comes in rage, deals frost damage. Nice. Oh, and then I guess we need to spins. I guess we have to do that. Okay. Some of that strength. Frost damage. Melee damage is increased. Nice, we get regeneration right out the gate. Okay, cool. And that is the skill. Oh wait, what? I still have more points. Let's see. Let's actually do some of that regen. Okay. Yeah, always pay attention to that. I walked around, what was it, the pre-sequel or Borderlands 3 with a skill point for the longest time. Right in the beginning, because I wasn't paying attention that they gave you two.
Thank you for saving my peasant ass, stranger. How can I ever repay you?
Free of charge. I'm looking for the dragon.
You're a fate maker. I knew the queen would send us a hero. The tomb is in the crypt below Castle Herofast. You must hurry before his minions find it.
The tomb is inside a crypt. The perfect hiding place.
May the queen's favor see your noble quest through. Whew, my peasant ass is killing me.
Let's see, I think it's quicker than what I have. Just slightly. Alright. There's a lot of cool melee weapons in this game. A lot of bladed weapons and stuff. And smashing sticks.
The ruins of Castle Herofast are just out yonder. Which is fantasy for saying. It's over there, baby!
This world's no place for the weak.
I know, right? Like, it's definitely more melee
Castle
heavy.
Herofast is a crumbly ruin. No one is left to walk these halls. No one living.
So, skeletons.
Oh, yes, Will. You're picking up what I'm doing.
Although that's part of what I liked about using brick in Borderlands 1 is you had a lead pipe, a metal pipe to beat people with, so it's kind of interesting.
Ah, yes. The build.
We haven't even gotten spells yet. We got a whole nother, like, attack vector. And what's this? Ooh. Slicey, slicey.
rope should do a killer's job.
When you got more than one gun, you can switch between them. Keeps combat spicy, like jambalaya.
So, Tina, maybe after this quest, I could be the bunker master. I've been working on a campaign. It's got orcs and kissing.
No. Tina don't play no more, okay? But it's all good. I got megatons of questicles simmering up in my brain sauce, baby.
Questicles. And I'll be playing this many playthroughs through, and I'll be seeing stuff that I missed on the first and second and third ones, for sure. You gotta try all the characters. Oh. Yeah, so certain guns shoot magic in this too. Like the shotguns are even really cool. As soon as I get one, I'll show that. I know, right? Like, I still went back and played Borderlands 1 for the first time in many years, a couple months ago. Did it both playthroughs. Let's see. Free money. Capitalism. Although I'm quite the hoarder on Borderlands. Right?
Well, that's settled, isn't it?
I'll carry around like 20 guns at all times. This thing's just murdering me.
Harrowfast's throne hall lies barren, hell decrepit. The last of the Harrow bloodline sits in her ancient throne, her bones clutching a dusty spellbook as though awaiting a destiny that never came.
Well, this place is super grim. I love it! Grab that spell book!
And here we go.
Magic, that's the stuff.
With the spellbook equipped, you can cast the frost spell contained within it.
Ice magic is extra strong against the undead. They got none of that greasy flesh to keep them warm.
Now, how do we get into the tomb crypt? There's gotta be an entrance around here somewhere.
So you got melee weapons, you got a wand now, you got... That's like what grenades are in this game.
Spells are spent.
Oops.
The floorboards of the throne hall seem rotten and brittle.
I think we can actually go up there. I think there's a chest. Let's see. No? Maybe just shoot it. Kelly-ho!
The bone-dry air of the
oops.
crypt whips past you as you hurtle down into the depths beneath the castle. It smells of old stone and older secrets.
give it all for a little more.
And these are this game's version of audio logs. So, without further ado, Harrowfast.
Being a duchess sucks. My servants suck. And prophecies? I spit upon prophecies. Tuh. That was me spitting. Because they suck. For 6 generations, my family has clung to this stupid prophecy. The Harrows must guard over these lands, lest a great evil rise again. Well, guess what? These lands suck. I'm getting out of here. One last meal, and I'm moving to the capital. Food's not...
You hear a rumble and a booming laugh that seems to come from all around you.
Get stuffed, ghost.
I found it! A tomb inside of a crypt! The perfect hiding place. I am coming, my Dark Master!
He's gonna resurrect the Dragon Lord. That's the exact opposite of what we want. We gotta get in there.
Yeah, and I actually misspoke at the beginning of the stream. I actually haven't ever played D&D. I've played Rifts, which is like the space version of Dungeons and Dragons, and that was really fun. I used to watch D&D, so that was the thing. I just never got into it myself. But yeah, it's really cool. And like, that's like half of this game is it's a D&D board. It's really awesome.
Glows. You feel its magic within your chest, within your mind, within your soul. It asks a question. Who are you?
I am a fate.
You answered smartly, baby! The carven door to the Dragon Lord's tomb crumbles!
The resurrection ritual has begun!
Boss fight! I got a special figurine for this guy. 1 second. Rising before you is one of the Dragon Lord's most loyal undead soldiers. It's Rivula. Roll for initiative!
That would have surprised me.
Tremble before Rivula!
I'm not trembling. I'm trembling!
Kick his ass, newbie.
I could get used to this.
Oh, okay, now I gotta duck and dodge. I was just about to say, oh, this is so easy.
Now that's more like it. This should do it. Your boy's not looking up to the task, Dragon Lord.
There's still time. You can seal the Dragon Lord away before he escapes.
Oops. Let's try this.
Psych! Dragon Lord is free, suckers!
Dragon
I
Lord,
wasn't even paying attention.
let's do this.
That's good. Yeah, not happening. Come on, the Fate Maker never beats the villain in the first quest. Still, you're stronger than the ones she sent before. I wonder. We'll meet again, Fate Maker. But for now, I have to go pay an old shiny friend a visit. See you around the neighborhood.
Damn it, he got away? We gotta track him down. I want that big bad boss kind of loot.
Also, let's see, so yeah, for the beginning I'm gonna pump points into that just because I get a little risky and close to death a lot. There we go. Move it on up. Ooh. Oh, I do love me a Magnum. Alright. Oh yeah. Look at this spell too. So you can also summon Hydras.
Can't sleep.
Also, health. There we go.
Spells no more.
Let's see.
No, that's the good stuff.
Or you can do a sigil. Slows enemies to cast one. I think I'm going to go back to the... Actually, I think I'll stick with the Hydra. So these are the spells. So these replace grenades. And it's the same button that you would do grenades. So like, that's what's... So I've got my spin attack on the right there in the bottom right of the screen. And it's almost recharged. We got 5 seconds. 3, 2... And then you can cast a spell instead of throwing grenades. Oh, are you talking about the sigil? Or the sigil? However you pronounce it. So that's, so I think it does damage. I actually haven't used it in combat yet, but I imagine it does damage around the caster. Yeah, it casts around the owner. But I think Magic Barrage is the thing. We could try Sigil, and then see what it does. Let's see, what is this?
The Fate Maker's journey begins as so many do, with a heart full of fire and dreams of dragons and magic. It will end only one way, with the ultimate defeat of all evil.
Despite your heroic efforts, the Dragon Lord has escaped!
Wait a minute. Did you hear what he said? Shiny? Friend? Neighborhood? I know where he's headed. He's after Queen Butt Stallion!
To warn Queen Butt Stallion of the Dragon Lord's escape, you must travel far across the Wonderlands to the capital city of Bright.
Ooh, and also I think that was a shotgun. Yeah, these are awesome. Let's switch that out. Hyperius. They got like magic crystals. And then you sprinkle some magic on them. I don't know if those things can actually even hurt you, can they? Okay. Oh, whoops. Oh. Ah. Oh, I thought I died. Did I die? I died.
It makes me sad.
Alright, so try not to go sliding into places you don't know.
Learn not to read.
Okay, so that is death. Do not go down there. And here we go, to the D&D land.
Built you guys this big overworld on the table. Just move your miniature wherever you want to go on it.
Nice detailing on the landscape. Feels like there's a whole world just waiting for us to kill and loot it.
That's right! Welcome to my Wonderland!
Okay. The sand looks awesome. And oh, wait a minute. Oh, I guess we gotta do some tutorials and stuff. Get your chests. There's kind of a delay on picking up stuff, I noticed.
Uh-oh, the road to Brighthoof is blocked. Guess you'll have to go through that tall grass. A battle jumps out at you! Random encounter! Ha!
Although you can run away from him. Watch this.
Steal from the rich and give to the mean.
Oh, I guess you can't. Usually they chase you, and then you can run, but... Oh well. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Of course, you really have nowhere else to go because you can't melee yet in the overworld.
And let me kill you.
Still time to run the other way. I don't do warning shots.
I'm really missing these headshots. Come here, you.
Think of a badass step line.
Oh yeah, let's try the sigil.
Quite the collection.
Doesn't seem to follow you.
Yes, I have a gun.
I think it
It's
deals.
not anachronistic because this is a world of fantasy.
Reloading! Just release my recall!
Yeah, so it deals damage while they're attacking you.
Well, that's one way that
How's this stack up? I think it's faster. Wait, which emo guy? You talking the villain or? Because I want to say the villain is the same guy off of what is that? Arrested Development, like the evil brother or the dumb brother, or no, the evil one. So yeah, usually you can melee these things too.
put shortcuts around the overworld to help you get around. All you gotta do is punch him.
And now we can melee. Cool. So there's that. Yeah, Will Arnett. You know, he's also Batman in the Lego Movie. He's got a very distinct voice. You can definitely tell. Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Shortcut unlocked! There's all sorts of goodies and dungeons hidden behind things you can punch.
Yeah, and Andy. Oh, that's cool. I didn't realize that, but.
I'm so glad you guys are here to play games and be friends. It's just been me in this cave with the Bunbos, like a mountain of marshmallow cereal for like ever.
Ah, Tina, have you been lonely?
What? No! You're lonely! I got friends! I got tons of friends! Look at all these hottie bun babes! This one, his name is Dimitri Papadopoulos, and these are his cousins from out of state!
And why are they ticking?
I'm so glad you asked, because they are also bums.
Great! Nice to meet you, Dimitri.
Yeah, that definitely is Andy Samberg, huh? I didn't realize that. It's awesome.
Hey, hey! You want to get rich? The shrine behind my well-protected and notably unstaffed back is for some old god that's fallen out of fashion. I figure if we get all the pieces back together, they reward us real nice. With gold! I already found a piece myself, and I know where another one is. You get that for me, we can split the reward. I'll be here watching your back, your defenseless, stabbable back. And if anyone comes at you from the front like a moron, just give him a slap. It's the stab of the open bow.
Let's see.
Never know who might give you the old back-acupuncture. It's always the last person you expect. Well, the proverbial, not you personally. I'm sure your back is fine.
Well, I guess I don't know who that is, Christopher Sabat. Let's see. I'm looking him up right now. Oh wait, that's who does Vegeta? Oh, okay. Cool. Wow, I haven't heard that in a long time. I wonder who that is. That's awesome. Oh wait, we're going to... Well, yeah, the Borderlands franchise is huge, and that's why, like, I figured they don't mind us streaming it all early. I was trying to hook up shift codes, because for my Borderlands 3 streams, it had shift codes, so people watching could, like, get extra loot in their games or something, I think is how it works. I don't know, but...
Ooh, you spy a magical crystal belonging to a broken shrine somewhere in the Wonderland.
Okay, reach ruin.
Getting a real contains a shrine piece vibe from that dungeon over yonder.
You talking Borderlands 3 or Tiny Tina's? Because I think both are on PC. I know Borderlands 3 is on PC, and it's really cheap. Or you could also get it on PlayStation 4. Tiny Tina's just came out on the 25th, and it's like, if you get the super pack, it's like $80, but that includes like the season pass, so you get all the DLCs and any extra content, and you also get like starter content. But the base game, I think, is only, I want to say something cheap, like $29 or $49. It didn't look right when I had it, because usually I try to get like the full one with these games, but and normally just PlayStation games in general are like $60 anymore when they first came out. So when I saw, I think it was like $49 for the base game, so I figured there was some kind of mistake. So, but I mean, and there's a ton of, as you probably know, DLCs for like all the Borderlands things. So for me, it's just more worth it to splurge in the beginning. How long to clear? I'm not sure. I mean, if you're talking download, it took, I just let it download overnight. I didn't even get it until like 1 or 2 in the morning, and then I just kind of left my PlayStation on. I was all wrapped up trying to do those coding tutorials, which I'll probably be doing one of those streams later today too, but for now. I've only played... I'm level 12 on my Necro character. So I'm thinking it was... I don't know, I actually did play for quite a grip. Oh, well geez, I've spent weeks on Borderlands games. If you try to completely complete a Borderlands game, get every little Easter egg, everything, it takes days of playtime. Just going through without doing any of the side missions, you could beat a Borderlands game in a day. So, but I always do the side missions. What is that? Oh, it drops corrosive stuff. Interesting. Now we can use that sigil. I think that's the exact same one we have. Oh, but be careful. I think you can actually walk through those. I wasn't done getting loot once, and I think I accidentally walked through one of the portals without getting the loot. Or maybe I pressed square, I don't know. But don't step in front of me. Still PS4. I haven't been able to upgrade the PS5. I just spent a lot of money on a cybersecurity coding bootcamp, so I'm kind of waiting until I get into my next big job, until I get a PS5. Cybersecurity. So I am technically a cybersecurity professional now, but still entry level. I don't know. I've been getting back into coding and stuff too, so I've been doing a lot of challenges. Oh no, it's Full Stack Academy. Full Stack and CSU. They did a partnering up. So, I got my original degree in computer science from Colorado State University. So now they did an online boot camp. They're trying to expand, so they partnered with Full Stack. And so I actually got a discount. Got quite a bit off since I'd already gotten a degree from CSU. Yeah, I'm still sticking around. But I'll probably end up in Denver eventually. Ooh, what's this?
Cleared everyone out and you're still alive, huh? You better grab that shrine piece. Saves me a trip.
Wait a minute. Have we met before? Sorry. Queen. I mean, I thought I removed all of my kiddo stuff. Part of the paranoia out of cybersecurity. Oh, what's up, Curtis? Jesus, I was like, what the? Oh, what up, man? Oh, so first off, I am so sorry I missed the wedding back in the day. I was not in a good place, for sure.
A shrine piece sits nearby, playing all hard to get.
The kiddos are great. Yeah. I actually had a picture of my kiddo on my code pen, and so like I took that down after cybersecurity because you know there's a lot of weirdos out there. But
I'm getting that.
So this guy's totally gonna try and kill us, right?
actually, I got 2 kiddos now. Let's see. And because of that boot camp, I'm now on more watch lists, even more. So that's a part of why I'm not too worried about it, but about like getting hacked and stuff.
His name is literally backstab.
That's probably just a coincidence.
Dude, you should get the Tiny Tinas then. We should play. Oh, whoops. I always forget this. Come on. There we go. Yeah, it's cross-platform too, although I gotta figure it out because they said that about Borderlands 3. And... oh, wait, whoops. Oh, yeah. They said it about Borderlands 3, but you couldn't do it with PC and PlayStation. So you know, you could almost say this looks like Trigun. But yeah, this one though, like $80 for the full thing, and it's, I mean, even though I'm in between jobs right now, so it's like I really shouldn't be spending money, but like I also gave up drinking 2 years ago, so I've saved a ton of money with that. So that's why like I have enough for a PS5, but I'm saving it until I get a job again. Yeah, I kind of wondered. I haven't seen you on.
Huh. Didn't see that coming.
Maybe he stabbed himself?
Mysteries like these course in rivers without years. Anyhoozle, once the shrine is complete, you get the reward all to yourself.
Oh yeah, and that's actually what I've been doing the last 2 days. I've been trying to stream for the last 2 days. I want to do a C++ tutorial, but basically I'm working on a project I've actually been doing since college. Because back when you and I were finishing up with those CT classes, I was starting to tutor some of the Saudis, like the beginner level Saudis, like in like 160 and 161 type stuff. So, but that kind of inspired me to make a code pen and do a bunch of other stuff so anyone can learn coding. And I have Linux and Python so far. Yeah, and Twitch. Like, Twitch is still new to me. I had a buddy that did it, and he kept, like, trying to convince me to join and doing all this stuff, and I was like, yeah, it's cool, but, like, you know, I'd rather play games than watch people play games. At least that's what I thought at first. But, yeah, and I made affiliate, so technically I work for Amazon. Technically. But, yeah, so... But there's a huge community on Coding Game, and that's actually what I'll be tagging all of my coding streams with Coding Game because that adds you to their service. They actually host live streams on the Coding Game website, and from what I've seen in the reading, you know, and I'm waiting for someone to correct me, because I already feel bad. I blasted Replit over their world chat, and one of their moderators told me about their playgrounds. So, but anyways, that's what I'm going to be doing next. Is I've made 3 playgrounds, one for C++, one for Python, and one for Java. And apparently,
Don't worry, those jerks at the table can't hear me. It's just us down here. Hey, I know I'm the villain, but I still just wanted to wish you luck on the whole quest thing. Not that you need luck, right? I mean, you're the fate maker.
but yeah, it's addicting, like Twitch and all that, and especially code clashes. That's the main thing I've been doing recently. Like, this is the first gaming stream I've done in like over a month myself. So,
You caught me off guard. Well, mine now. Another for me collection of scrap. Let me lighten your load. Where did you find this one, I wonder?
oh, and actually, you might appreciate this. So,
Joby on this one.
I don't know if I told you about how I left terms with Encompass, but out of nowhere, Jonathan wanted to be linked in with me on LinkedIn, and so I don't know. I thought that was funny, and I was talking to Mark the whole time, trying to like get hired back on there, and yeah, no, he was like, I told him that he was like, oh, well, the people I've been talking to aren't Jonathan, but anyways, that's pretty much a closed door, I'm thinking, and I'm okay with this sigil stuff. Okay, so the rules with those, they're 15-minute, and there's 3 different variations. You can either do shortest mode, fastest mode, or reverse mode, which, honestly, reverse mode is almost like kind of debugging. They only give you the tests and the results, and then you have to write the code to fit the algorithm to it. And then shortest mode, also known as code golf, is where you do what I call the little one-line zingers, but basically the really complex code, shrinking it down, and all that. And then fastest is just fastest, like as gritty as you can make it. Don't worry about, you know, how clean your code looks or anything like that. You just try to get it faster than the others. And I'm actually ranked like 1,200, 1,300 out of everyone in those. It doesn't take much, so. And I'm working towards a badge where you do 500 coding clashes, and then you get like the red badge, like an expert badge or whatever. So I don't know. I mean, for being spare time and all that, like, I figure it's a decent use of my time. But I don't know. I am trying to scramble and find a job. It just sucks because everywhere, to be a cybersecurity professional, you have to have like 1 to 3 years experience. So I'm looking basically at like internships and starting all over.
How shall I become deadlier next?
Let's see.
Where will fate lead me next?
15 minutes. So they say 5 minutes. It's misleading. I did notice that typo if you're looking at the coding game site. But yeah, definitely make you a profile, and you can always see when I'm clashing, even if I'm not streaming. And you can jump into my clashes, or we can do private clashes. Oh yeah, my best one was like 30 seconds. I got a really easy low-hanging fruit. They were talking about find the third angle given the first 2 angles of a triangle. So it was literally just return 180 minus AB. And like, that was it. And so that was probably my fastest. But there's some like that too. And the more you do them, like the more you'll recognize them, and you'll be able to remember kind of like what you did previously. Yeah, I'm such a hoarder in this game. Oh, also I don't like about this game, if you sell this one, look where it goes next. It goes to the left. Whereas other Borderlands games, if you sell something, you can just spam sell everything below that. So yeah. Oh yeah, well, I mean, really the next level, like, as far as where I'm at, is to do those little one-line zingers, play a bunch of code golf to compact the code, I guess. Because as it is, I'm very verbose with my coding. I like to see what's going on. Oh, and also, let's try that. Oh, jeez, I just spent like all my money. Oh well. What is this? Okay, that's the Hydra. Yeah, the playgrounds, that's what I've been spending so much of my time with. The last couple of days, like, I've been doing hours and hours on end, just trying to, like, figure it out.
Before you rise the mighty walls of Brighthoof. But you're not the only new arrival. A massive skeleton army is sieging the city! Catapults! Scallymans! Scally ships! There's bombs raining down!
Well, okay, going back and forth between Twitch and the playgrounds on Code and Game, but apparently, you know, I'm close to figuring it out too.
Unloading evil cargo of Skellymans and Skellywomens.
But I can put a bunch of coding examples like side by side, so people that are just starting out learning, they can play around with the code in real time. And it's a lot better than Replit already because those makefile issues that I was running into aren't a thing. Well, at this point, I'm actually applying more to just help desk positions, because another route to get into security is start at the bottom that way, learn their IT from the very base structure, and then promote into security. It's either that or doing a security internship. I mean, they're pretty much like the two best options, I think, at this point. I'm also looking for remote, because all the IT work I did for Woodward could have definitely done remotely. I mean, it didn't matter where our desks were, so. And I've also saved a ton of money by not driving. The boot camp was online, so. Well, yeah, and that is still a big part of security, is being able to do some basic scripting. Like, you need to parse log files, you know, try to automate a lot of different tasks and stuff like that. In fact, most of beginner security is analyzing log files in Splunk, so, and then just trying to detect any intrusions. And how's your position going? I think I saw somewhere you became like a Scrum Master now? You're still a Lumen, right? Or sorry, I don't know how far we want. Revealing information. I usually upload these to my YouTubes, but I might not for these.
Spoils of war.
Although I say that, but like, so one of my streams, I did a QA stream with one of my colleagues, and actually, kind of a relative. It's my ex's dad. But I asked him, I was like, "Are you okay with me using your name, you know, or any, you know, revealing information? Because people might look you up." He's like, "Oh yeah, that's fine. You know, it's publicity." So, and he's been doing more stuff on LinkedIn. He didn't actually say it's publicity, but like the way that he treated it was, you know, he's trying to get the word out about hiring some QA engineers down there in Denver. And so he was like, "Yeah, I don't mind." I think he was more concerned about, or thinking that this could be a good way to screen people. Be like, okay, well, I'm going to outline all the things that this hiring manager is looking for in a candidate for QA. You know, if you want to really impress them in the interview, go ahead and, you know, look up this stuff, do some research on these topics beforehand. Yeah, it's a pretty fun thing, but it looks horrible. Like, I need to do a lot of work on my code now. Oh, okay. So you're like me, you're kind of doing the in-between thing. I will say this, though. The boot camp was good. I'm really glad I did it. It was 8,000 bucks, so I mean, that's a thing I'm gonna have to settle with. But if you want to get into security, I could lead you, I could set you on some paths. Well, I you know, I wasn't gonna judge. You know, maybe you're watching this stream at work or something. Because people do it. I mean, like if they get bored or they want to take a break, they might check out a Twitch stream, watch some Tiny Tinas.
Another not going to show.
So, but yeah, really, the name of the game with security is being able to do the CYSA plus. Oh, what's this? Don't let it get wet. Let's try it. Yeah, I'll have to message you some stuff. I don't know. Security is just a really interesting field, and you're right, it is in high demand. But yeah, that's why I saw it. It's like, it's a schnazzy one. Just says, don't let it get wet. Well, because I listen great.
Not my business, but that's out of bounds.
Oh. Okay, I'm curious. I want to see what takes us out. Oh. Because as you probably remember from the other Borderlands games, they had those laser turrets that would just zap people.
Shake it off, big kid.
Oh, but anyways, in hindsight, and it kind of sucks to say this, you'd probably be in just as good a position getting into security if you did a couple of classes and a couple of tutorial sites that I can give you. Just learning how to do some basic red team and purple team. I don't know. So in security, you do have to do network mapping. You need to do process diagrams to try to predict like what people would do. So normal use cases versus a malicious actor. So there are a lot of diagrams. You have to map out networks, especially when you're doing the blue teaming and defending a setup. You need to determine what's your DMZ, what's the demilitarized zone that's public facing and available to the public versus, what needs to be internal and only accessible by members of the company and stuff like that. So there is a lot of network stuff like that. I don't know, and it depends. Like, security is such a broad term.
You see a lone figure fighting back against the endless tide of skelly-mens.
Oh.
Though his armor is scarred by 100 battles, his honor is untarnished. It's Paladin Mike!
Oi! You, citizen! Over here!
Oh. Recognize the voice of this one? Let me get the loot real quick.
I saw you fighting the undead on the beach. Glad I'm not the only one giving these bony pricks a hard time.
I didn't know paladins got to swear so much. Might have signed up yourself.
Do I bloody look like I've got time for manners lessons? I'm up to my codpiece in undead. I came out of nowhere.
Aye, the Dragon Lord has returned. I've seen for myself.
The Dragon Lord? Bollocks, we'll have to deal with him later. Right now, we have to break this siege. The undead have catapults lobbing skeletons over the walls. I need you to destroy them. Here, take this C4.
Tina, I know you like explosives, but can you make it more fantasy-themed than C4?
Right. Good catch, yeah.
Yeah, right. Here, take this, fantasy 4.
So imagine her saying Maliwan over and over. She's actually Lorelei, or the chick from Borderlands 3 that you're working with Atlas. See if you can hear it now.
I'll help the villagers get to safety. Fight through the siege fields and use that fantasy 4 to blow the catapults to Kingdom Bloody Come!
See? Think about it. Rise and Grind from Borderlands 3. Lorelei wants her coffee. Now she's the dude in this game. So, with a mustache, mind you. Like, they really emphasize that she's turned into a dude in this, so.
I've really missed this part. It's been too long since I conquered anything. After a few centuries, you get that conquering itch again, you know?
Oh, well, like I said, it's only like $20 for the PS4 now. But, like, I had a buddy just pick it up from the Walmarts there, but I mean, a lot of this is Borderlands 3, just added with like some extra stuff. They use the same game engine.
See what happens?
Skelliemans appear as you near the catapult.
Yeah, I just recently did a playthrough of Borderlands 3, so I think it's more fresh in my mind. So this is it drops a frozen meteor from the sky.
Hold on to something!
Oh yeah, it does slow. Yeah, it slows targets and then it also deals damage. Yep, it's got some damage over time. I'm supposed to put an explosive on this, aren't I? Break siege, kill, catapults, cohort. Oh, there it was. I was looking for this.
Now set it off! Oh, you'll want to stand bloody clear!
The catapult explodes into glitter and rainbow bits!
Bloody brilliant! Keep blasting them back to the Grey Hells, citizen!
Okay, so Paladin Mike isn't mine, but I met this cool nerdy barista on the EchoNet, and they said I could use their B&B character if I wanted, and I was like, hell yeah! And they were like, chuff, governor! And I was like, ooh, I'm stealing that accent too!
Yeah, and it's funny that you bring up my kiddo, because I now have two kiddos. I actually have a daughter as well, and I was thinking, like, when I first saw the unicorn butt stallion, I was like, oh, my daughter's gonna love this when she's old enough to play stuff like this. So, but she just turned 5, so... Yeah, butt stallion. I don't want her going around school saying that, for sure. Although already, like, she gets a kick out of tooting and stuff, and she brags about it all the time. Like, yeah, she's definitely my kid. But if you think about it, as far as all the other life lessons in here, and, you know, like, we've got gender acceptance with that character that we just met, we've got, you know, heroism, standing up for the little guy, fighting for good against evil, all that good stuff. And I used to play Wolfenstein when I was her age. I'm pretty sure I was like 5 or 6 when I was like killing Nazis. So, you know, my dad didn't see much issue with it. I don't think it messed me up any. I hope not. I don't know. Oh yeah, Doom was a good one too. I remember watching it a lot too. Like it was my friend's dad played it, and he was protecting us from the violence and gore. He's like, you can't play it, but you can watch. So it's like, what's the point? But oh, I keep forgetting I have a skill. What's the first Yeah, well, so the more you get into Twitch, see, I don't do a whole lot of gaming streams. Like, I haven't really gotten too much into it. But I'm really trying to get all of my computer tutorial stuff done before I start work again, because I'm just going to mothball all my projects. I'm sure of it, but like, you can play with other people and have like a group chat. There's this so I watch this group called The Boys on Facebook, and that's basically, you know, kind of like goals if I wanted to be a game streamer, because they do a bunch of just like funny moments. They do a bunch of VR games and they play together, and yeah, there's really no limit you can, you know, on this Twitch stuff. Whatever game, like as many people as you want to get together, you can play with random people. Like I've actually played some of the Borderlands games with some of the followers on here. Oh no. Oh, I thought that was, I was almost death. Probably still death. Okay, I can get out.
Catastrophe at my command!
Berserk.
Not so close, eh?
Well, and it takes a lot longer to do things like become affiliate if you're just streaming games. I've just been doing a lot of the coding streams, because that's like the main bread and butter of my Twitch, is like tutorials, teaching new coders, stuff like that. So, let's do frost damage, do some health. So yeah, you might think about getting on the Twitches there. I mean, because I'll be doing some Bash streams coming up. And I remember how you and I used to do the Bash back in the day. Yeah, I was surprised at how fast it happened. Like, my buddy that does this, he's up to 73 followers, and he's been doing this for like, I don't know, a lot longer than me. But it's just persistence. Like, if I really wanted to grind, I'd be doing a bunch of, like, you know, I do Twitter announcements every now and then. Almost just got in trouble with the Twitter the other day.
We set the last catapult up on the fallen tower. Figure out a way to get over there.
That's way too big of a jump. What if we undestroyed that last catapult and threw ourselves over?
Hey! No touching the miniatures! Launching yourself with a catapult sounds cool, so I'm gonna let it go this once! This once.
But yeah, so I actually got raided by this guy, Anthony Writes Code, a couple of raids of like 130 people, and I was kind of using Twitch as my YouTube video editor, because it is a free video editing software that you can use, whereas with the YouTube videos I was trying to make to do these tutorials, I was gonna have to pay like a couple $100 for a good software, whereas Twitch Studios, for this kind of streaming, I don't know, it's kind of messed up, but I've been making videos that way for free, so... Because it's not like I'm making any money off of the tutorials, like it's philanthropy, so...
I'm out here creating jobs, you know.
Well, yeah, and there are definitely niche crowds, like, there's a lot of viewers on here, so people jumping back and forth.
Bad luck or bad choices. Dead all the same.
But as you can see, like, there's not a ton of people in this stream. But when I'll do a coding stream, especially using coding games services, link in the stream that way, you know, it'll easily be like 10 to 20 people on average. It's what you need to get to affiliate. So a lot of it's code clashing, just, you know, brushing up on my coding skills, and then helping other people understand it too. Yeah, so funny story about that. I used to really like W3 schools, and I still do. I don't like how laggy they make the computer when you're trying to do stuff, because there's just so much going on with their JavaScript and all that, but it's a really good tool for people learning and starting out with Python and web development and stuff. But I was watching Anthony, it's kind of been dissed upon. Like, it's kind of like an embarrassing thing, like, oh, you do W3? Oh, awkward. So, I don't know, but I have found better things for my web designs work, like themes and stuff, so. But I used to use that exclusively for the color picker. But yeah, I mean, you can stream games and tutorials, and you know, there's people that stream playing musical instruments on here.
I could get used to this.
Oh yes, dark mode all the way, with as much stuff as I can. So that was one of the things already I noticed with coding game Playgrounds, is it's all light. There might be a dark mode theme, I don't know, but for Replit, it's in dark mode, I believe. Ah, ha, ha. Zing. I'm all being serious, like, yes, my eye health is very important to me. No, and that's how I almost got in trouble with Twitch. I said some things like, I commented on this lady, Allie K. Miller. Actually, not even lady, like, she's a colleague, I suppose. She's like our age. But she does amazing videos on artificial intelligence, and I tweeted on her Twitter. And then, now we're speaking French back and forth loosely, but I don't know. It's just embarrassing. I was just like, I pitched my stream on her thing, and I was like, oh, that was a dumb idea. But whatever. At least, like, Twitter isn't mad at me. Like, I haven't done anything against the guidelines. I just did awkward stuff. So. Oh, I don't know. What's the preferred Norwegian text editor? Jeez. I'm all paying attention to your joke. I'm waiting for the joke. Nice.
Don't do warning shots.
So I actually want to start my streams off with like good quotes, or you know, thoughtful quotes, or maybe nerdy jokes. I might steal those. Too busy looting, not paying attention to all the people shooting me.
Let's burn some spell shots. I didn't rise from the grave and none, but I'm too crazy to die.
Yeah, like the last stream, I missed out on it when I was doing the Hawaiian shirt Python stream, but I had a the thing from our alma mater from CSU. It was the quote from Newton. Like I was able to see so far because I stood on the shoulders of giants. Ooh. Although it's a sigil. I'm not a big fan. Anyways, so I put that on the beginning of my OSCS stream.
Bloody learn 'em! Ha! Regroup by the main gate. I can see 'em gathering for an assault.
Oh, good for you. See, while you're having your little heroic tantrum out there, my forces are already in the city getting ready to burn the place to the ground. Oh, this is great. We're all having fun.
Oh, it's another sigil. Oh, and then I've got Ace Ventura's quote from when he's Pet Detective. He's like, you know, if I were you, then you were me, and I'd use your body to get to the top. To kind of like add in a thing about.
Here's a nice bridge.
Oh, jeez. Inspiring others to help others.
To pop up. Bloody infrastructure idiot finally came through. Hey, you showed those boneheads what for? One of the Queen's waystones. No way! I've never actually seen one of these before. Are you a fate maker?
Yep.
All right! I'm bloody impressed. Only heard about those in stories. The Queen's magic has unlocked more of your power as a fate maker. The Dragon Lord's armies don't stand a chance.
Yeah, there is a character limit. You got chopped off at our students A. So, but I'm aware of the farmers, the Wheat Ridge farmers. There's also the beet diggers out in brush. Are outstanding in their fields. Yes, classy. So each class only has 1 feat.
Aw, man, you're doing so well. Too bad I don't have anything up my sleeve for this.
Blammo! Atreus smashes through the gate!
Oh, that damn thing knocked the gate down! The undead are about to attack! Stand tall, soldiers! We have a fate maker in our midst! Right who shall not fall this day!
Oh, how did the hacker escape from the police? You ran somewhere. I like it. I'm gonna steal that for sure. Oh wait, is that on my side? Oh, he ran somewhere. Yeah, you should start up a Twitch and just see what happens. I mean, so far, like, I haven't been making any money off of it, like, so it's not going to be a job. I'm still out there, you know, interviewing and applying for other stuff, but then again, the guys that I watch, one of them just bought a Lamborghini, so it's, you know, that's kind of the range. Either, it just all depends on how much work you put into it. And then you could put a panel of jokes like this on your homepage, so when people check it out. Yeah, I've heard that one, sadly. Cuts deep. But that's why some people call it fun employment, right? No. Or like that, the interview Microsoft joke. I excel at PowerPoint. Was that a Microsoft pun? Word.
More you, is it? Won't be enough.
Dude, and actually you might get appreciation out of this. So one of the people I follow on here, and I actually host him on my channel, that ODad Nerd, reminds me so much of Jack Applin. So I don't know, and that's also part of like the, I might start wearing more Hawaiian shirts on my streams because people like Jack and, you know, Professor Beveridge and all them, they love their Hawaiian shirts. I always felt bad how we couldn't call him Professor Applin though. He was Mr. Applin, I think. He's like, didn't he like not have his doctorate or something like that? I mean, you can do really whatever. Like, I watch a streamer that streams in onesies all the time. You know, she's really fun. Oh, and I got my kiddos hacker masks. So eventually, like, one of the reasons I wanted to kind of like do all this stuff,
You've held off the assault.
no, is because my son wants to do Minecraft videos. So I want to get him his own like kids YouTube channel.
Even seen me try.
Over here, Fate Maker.
Oh, so like Guy Fawkes, V for Vendetta masks. Anonymous masks, basically, but it's not like Anonymous used the Guy Fawkes masks, but yeah, they sell them at Target, like $7. It's like, you want to talk about cybersecurity being in high demand? They're already reaching our capitalism. Like, they're trying to start the youngins off being little hackers. So, I mean, it's okay. I'm already going to teach my kiddos everything I know, so like, they're going to be little hackers anyway, but they'll do it for white hat purposes only. Or else.
Honestly, I didn't quite believe it. But you fight like something out of a legend. Oh, you are a Fate Maker. Oh, come on, we've stopped their ground assault, but there's some undead that made it into the city.
Better hurry if you're gonna stop me and save the world. I can only drag my feet destroying Brighthoof for so long.
Bloody gates are closed. Give me a moment, I'll get us in. Oi! Lord Sky! Open up the gate!
Speak the password?
Passwords, open the bloody gate before I shove leaves down your throat, stick a handle on your ass, and turn you into my own personal bloody teapot!
It's definitely him, guys! Open the gate!
Come on, but get ready. It's gonna be a right mess in there.
Oh, I think I know where this one is going, but go ahead. I have not heard of the band. They haven't had a gig yet. Yes, exactly. Ooh. There's just some randomly, like, really crazy looking stuff in this game. Oops. Just don't have money. Well, and the nerdier the better. And so if you do get into streaming, have a bunch of those jokes handy nearby. Just randomly just throw them out. But you should do some clashes with me. I mean, brush up on your old coding skills. Let's see. What am I trying to do here? I guess I got plenty of room. Sell off all the extra. In fact, I'm probably going to be jumping to a code stream soon. I'm just doing some of this. Oh, nice. Yeah, it's pretty fun on the clashes though, especially if you start getting a lot of the people that are clashing with you in the chat with you, so you can kind of look at each other's code and discuss it. And I don't know. I'm thinking if anybody really wants to learn how to code, they should just do a bunch of code
As you
game
enter
stuff.
Right Hoof, you witness total carnage. Homes are on fire. Skellymans are eating people's feet.
It's Soup's This is Soup's depression.
No.
Come on, we have to clear the city. We'll make our stand in the main square.
Yes, yes. Push on, my armies of unyielding darkness. Once I take this city, the whole world will fall into my hands.
So wait, is that Arrested Development, or is that?
I want you to hate me. I'm talking true loathing, like an absolute rage smoldering within, hollowing you out like a house fire. Just let me know if there's anything else I can do.
Parks and Rec, that's right.
Mentor figures I can kill. I'm all ears.
So I definitely remember that, the Cones of Dunshire, the most ridiculously hard game, and just like.
C full effort. C minus.
Yeah, I haven't watched that in forever. It sucked. Like I don't even think I finished Parks and Rec. I was watching it, and then they moved it to Peacock. They took it off the Netflix and they put it on Peacock. And that was the end of that.
Let's make some space!
Oh yeah? Is she in the governments now? Nice! Tell her congrats. Although, again, I still feel really bad I never made it up there for your guys' wedding. So, I saw all the pictures and I was really bummed, but yeah, that was kind of a weird time.
Come on then, let's get this over with.
Well, and actually, truth be told, it was your project that kind of inspired me to start doing the CodePen thing. Do you remember your like study app? Like I was basically like that's what I had in mind with a lot of this like tutorial stuff, was just trying to like help out, you know, college students, like beginning CS students or ACT students. Yeah, exactly. The airdrop, and then you can have the different quizzes set up or your different study materials. Because basically, I mean, there's a lot of stuff out there, and a lot of stuff is blocked by a paywall, or you got to go to a university, or you got to do a coding boot camp, or you know, there's all these different things. And like, while yes, you can do that, but I would really like to start saving people. I mean, the people that can't afford like crippling college debt, you know, or to do a boot camp. I don't know. Kind of like an anti-capitalistic take on education. And also, one of the other things, I gotta make sure I do this project, my next OSCS stream, but I'm working on an idea to fix with the housing crisis. And it involves guilt-tripping famous athletes into donating money to fixing the housing crisis. And it doesn't have to be famous athletes, because there's a ton of rich people out there. So I don't know, I'm going to write up a business plan and put it on a CodePen and try to add some notice to it. And you never know, the anonymity of watching Twitch streams. You could have someone like Bezos or Musk in one of these things, and you'd never know. And they could be like, oh, I like that idea. I'll throw a bunch of money at that. Exactly. And you know, and I grew up poor too. Like, well, shoot, you and I slaved at the same pizzeria for years. So yeah, definitely. And that's the idea to it. Keeping it white hat and spreading it, paying it forward, and all that good stuff. I'm even I'm translating it into other languages. I don't know if you've seen the Arabic one, but I'm working on Spanish next, and then I'm thinking French, because Code and Game is like really French heavy. There's a lot of French users. I was mostly just trying to see if I could put like the fancy Arabic alphabet on a website, and it turns out it's just a couple little lines of code in your CSS that allow you to display the Arabic alphabet. So I mean, and now like I wanted to do Russian, but then you got this whole Russia thing going on. But again, it's like the people of Russia aren't doing it, so I'd like to help them out, you know, and give them something to keep their mind off of all the nonsense. But I don't know. Then I gotta remember I am just starting out, and I really don't have that much reach or any influence, but maybe one day. Yeah, well actually, Ukraine speaks a different language. It's mostly Russian, but, because I was looking that up, because I actually have a couple friends from Ukraine that, they moved here a long time ago to avoid all the older stuff. But, yeah, no, you're right, there are a lot of countries, so Russian would be big, plus, it's kind of that thing, like, I want to be able to display Arabic, I want to be able to display Russian, Chinese, like all those complex alphabets.
But you see that the drawbridge to the inner walls has been raised. You're stuck on this side. What do you do?
I think it's up.
Oops, I do want to make sure. Get that health. Yeah, I mean, eventually I'd like to translate everything into everything. Like, or well, most of the main languages. But it does take time. And I get so distracted with rabbit holes and other projects. Seduce the drawbridge.
Hey girl, looking fine. Those new counterweights?
Yeah, I'm not even gonna make you roll for that. The drawbridge, it makes you clever, baby.
Works every time.
But I still have some colleagues that are going to proofread my Arabic translation and see how close Google Translate actually did. And also, I can only, there's a character limit on that as well. So I think all of my translations will be...
Diamond Head gets one of those novelty turkey drumsticks. Even if you can't eat it, they'll club a human like a fence post.
Wait, no way? Oh, you quit that on day 2 to be a middle school teacher? I mean... Not surprising though, because like the teacher role, or I don't know what happened with your situation, but like I actually learned C++ back in high school, and I forgot about that. So until like I kind of put 2 and 2 together. But I think kids have to be a certain age before they actually appreciate it. Otherwise, it's like forcing band on them. I mean, it's nice to have, but you got to be really dedicated to it. I don't know. I have a lot of high school teachers in my family, and I've heard some horror stories. Well, yeah, and that too, the pandemic, like... Although that's what's cool about all these tools and everything, is because a lot of kids... And that's actually, like... I mean, you probably remember my little spiel on my old Facebook. Part of that whole breakdown, I was trying to start a tutoring business for all the people that were getting laid off from Festus. Because like 2 of my close friends got fired and laid off, and it was like, you know, and they had kids, and I was like, well, crap, like we should make a tutoring business. So I should have, I don't know, I could have done it better, but in the end, it just sounded like crazy talk, and I got committed for it. Oh yeah? Actually, one of my classmates from the cybersecurity boot camp, he teaches high school. I don't know where, and he actually just recently quit, but he was trying to convince the school district to get more CS stuff in there. But nice, what language was the Mad Libs game in?
Never a moment.
Yeah, and a lot of those are the concepts that I still need to cover in all the languages that I'm doing tutorials for. I barely touched file reading at all yet. Nice. You know, I often wonder about like the legalities, like the copyright and stuff for things like that, because I actually learned about Replit from my boot camp. It was a service they use, but you could probably use CodePen for something like that. I just, you know, you just want to check and make sure it's okay to use for like a classroom setting. Nice. Yeah, I remember I tried to do a CSV parser for Vestas because they kept having error messages from one of the carbon decoiler machines. And so I told them, I was like, yeah, let me whip this up for you. And I did all, and like I was able to parse the error messages. And they're like, great, but we actually want you to be first line maintenance and fix the carbon decoiler, not analyze the logs. So like, all right, fine, whatever. So then I was like, maintenance.
Realize you've done it! The undead horde has been defeated!
For the Queen!
It feels so good to be a hero.
I hope you remember this. I gave it a shot playing by the rules. Now, I'm gonna have to start breaking them.
The Fate Maker wields great power in the face of evil. It feels like something lost long ago has been found again. It feels like home.
Bloody brilliantly done. Over here, Fate Maker.
I just heard a whistle somewhere. Yeah, right? Like, check out the leaning tower on the very top. Looks like something out of Dark Souls. A lot of this stuff is. Or it seems like. Or wait, not from Dark Souls, I guess I should say. It's just, there's a lot of similarities. I guess it's just a medieval thing, but this still blows my mind because since I was just playing the Borderland 3 playthrough, I was literally just staring at her. She's very attractive in the other one, and now she's a dude.
You've saved us all.
With
Fate
rainbows
Maker.
and glitter.
You are the hero of Brighthoof. Now, about this bloody Dragon Lord business. I'm sure the Queen will be eager to meet our new Fate Maker in person. The castle gates are right over there.
Yeah, like I'm so excited to show my daughter this game one day.
Queen before.
Like this part coming up.
The gates of Her Majesty's castle swing open as though they anticipated your arrival. And then you hear the clop of perfect hooves upon the cobblestones. They belong to the most goodest, majesticest ruler ever seen by mortal eyes.
Queen Butt Stallion!
You could definitely get some ideas from it, but look at this. Oh, my daughter would freak out.
Yes, I feel it. It's fizzy.
You spilled your soda.
Yes, I did, and it was in honor of the Queen.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, I'll tell him. Yeah, okay. So, she says you are the bravest Fate Maker the Wonderlands has seen in generations. But though you have pushed back the Dragon Lord's attack, his downfall can only be brought about by one thing. You must go and retrieve
the Sword of Souls!
I was getting to that! Yeah, it's a Sword of Souls. Although, thank you, Valentine, for paying attention to the exposition.
The Sword of Souls is the coolest weapon in the whole game. Are we really getting that?
Oh,
I mean, if
we
you
gotta
complete
follow.
the quest, yeah.
I'll murder this whole quest and everyone in it. I want that sword.
Intense, but It's in the right spirit. Mostly.
And every time that robot talks, it trips me out because it actually sounds like one of my friends whose name is Fred. So, yes, glitter is always
Her
good.
Majesty says that the Sword of Souls is hidden in the Shatter Grave Barrow. She will be reaching there personally for you.
Would you say we're being bestowed a huge honor? I've always wanted to be bestowed something.
Girl, you totally just got bestowed.
My dream! It's happening!
Oh, also, real quick while I'm thinking it. Let's see. Check this out. Oh, wait. You can do special things on the Twitches. Oh. Maybe I should be in Denver. Get to join a D&D campaign. I don't know. I still like it up here, and like the kiddos and their mom are in Loveland, so like, and so the kiddos and I still have to be in like Foco Loveland. Let's see. Let's see, wait. Yeah. Yeah, you should totally think about making a Switch, or a Twitch, sorry. Yeah, I'm applying to all remote jobs right now. I mean, 'cause I'm really stretching it, like, I don't know. I still have like some leeway time before I have to go and like work in a factory again.
Here in case the evil souls rose from their graves and needed to get absorbed.
Why didn't she just absorb the Dragon Lord's soul and be done with him?
Because, I don't know, he's bad, but he's not that bad. And what do you not want a villain to fight? Huh, Fret?
Yeah, Fret.
Sucker.
Wait, you're working in a factory? I mean, I'm even debating on trying to go back to Vestas, like, because my boss, even with that whole freak out that I had, like, because I had actually messaged some of the higher ups, and like they were pretty upset that I was trying to undermine my supervisor. Oh yeah, Twitch, definitely. Okay, well, before you go into any factories, I mean, yeah, I might go back to building wind turbines because my boss made it to where he didn't want it. He wanted me to be rehireable, so like they're assuming that I might come back, but because I was making some pretty good money there and it was fun, like it was rewarding, like it was dangerous, but like working with my hands was kind of fun. And being a crane operator and a first line maintenance and first aid, first response team, and like all these bells and whistles and titles, so I was pretty much the shiz over there. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, worst case, I'm okay with even like Subway or something like that because now minimum wage is up higher. Like, you know, I don't know. I'm hoping if I do enough tutorials, eventually, like it'll get to the point where enough people will donate or something. I don't know, but might be able to make a career. But really, like helping people because I like this service. Because like if people say we're struggling with a college project or even, you know, high school students learning how to code, they can come on these streams and ask questions, and, you know, it's basically like having an IA or one of the teaching assistants at all times, so, I don't know.
Hey.
You're here for the Sword of Souls, aren't you? They put me in here for being possessive, but the joke's on them. I'm gonna get to the sword first. Then, the Dragon Lord's gonna make me his right-hand lady. Hey, she's just trying to make us learn exposition. Shoot her. In the face. A lot. The Dragon Lord is so cool and evil. Not like you, cutie idiot. You're a gross fate maker. What's the deal with that anyway? Being good is dumb and stupid. You should just give up now. Or you can just stand there like a dumb dummy and listen to me the whole time while the Dragon Lord's armies ravage the world. I wonder how many people are getting turned into skeletons this very moment. I'll guess. 12? Too low. 300. Yeah, that's closer. Anyway, my general point is that you're a super loser and the Dragon Lord is the best evil guy in the whole world.
Yeah, that was my biggest problem with Encompass. Like, you know.
What's the matter, Fate Maker? Your gun not loaded?
Oh. I didn't realize what I was supposed to do. But you're right, like, you gotta feel like you're contributing to society. Like, you're actually doing something for humanity. You know, getting us closer to that Star Trek era of, like, you know, where we need to be eventually. That sort of thing. I don't know. That's why I love all this white hat and charity stuff.
That body sucked anyway. I'll go get a better one.
Did you hear what she said about me? Not that bad. Nice try. But she can't retcon turning me into the villain in all her campaigns. No, wait. There was that one other guy. The sorcerer, job-stealing hack. Handsome, though. A handsome hack.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. That's why I want my job to be teaching teaching coding, like making tutorials, because that was one of my biggest duties at Woodward, was to make IT tutorials for other coworkers. So, and it's funny, actually, one of my good friends from Woodward ended up going to Lumen. I noticed that, so that was funny.
I'm getting the hang of this killing business.
Yeah. Yeah, they can at least church it up a little bit. Like, Woodward called their employees members, and they took pride in acknowledging the workers for what they were, like people, actual members. Yeah, and Woodward was a massive company too, but see, Woodward got around that by they had contractors, and that's actually what I did for 8 months. I contracted at $12 an hour doing their Tier 1 IT, and I was like, oh, well, as soon as I get hired on directly, I'll start making that 50K or that 60K or, you know, whatever I'm actually worth. And it was like, no, they offered me 18 bucks an hour. And that was actually what the call center offered me to take over the management role for the Tier 1 team. They were offering me 18 as well, and I would have been just doing the same work that I was already doing, like, the third best in the entire company. So I was like, why don't I just keep doing what's easy and get paid the same? So, I don't know. That, and they charged me 50 bucks a month for being a smoker, because I don't smoke cigarettes anymore, but that was when I was a smoker, and, like, they smoke shamed me. And, like, every time I walked out for a cigarette, I just felt like I was some evil person. Like, ugh. Well, yeah, and contractor, that was kind of like a slur word, pretty much. I mean, they were less than people. They're like, oh, don't worry about remembering their names. They're just contractors. They may be here soon, they may not. Like, great, I'm a contractor. How's that make me feel? So... Yeah, and, like, I understand, like, their point, like, wanting to have a smoke-free environment, but, like, someone who's smoking is already having issues. Like, charging them 50 bucks a month because of something that they're already trying to quit, like, that's just, it's the dumbest thing ever. Well, I'm almost wondering, like, this if I were able to make Twitch a job where I just taught people coding stuff all day and learn new stuff, I'm wondering, where was I going with that? If freelance projects, like people might start using Twitch and people on these tools or platforms to do some of their freelance work. So you never know. Then again, if you get to the point where it's just entertaining to watch you play around with code and stuff and you get enough of a follower base, like that Anthony guy that I watch, this is what he does for a job. He does some really complex coding projects all day, and then he'll play Minecraft and video games. And that's his job. So, I don't know. It's a really cool concept, but I don't know if I have what it takes to market myself like that.
She's ruining my favorite part of killing things, which is that they shut up and stay dead.
Inside the mausoleum, a chest catches your eye. Ooh.
In fact, I can almost tell you I'm a lot more comfortable going out and, like, I'm thinking about even trying to get into some construction that's happening near my house, just to go swing a hammer and have fun doing that for a while. But if this becomes a job, I mean...
It's a dark magic spell!
Yeah, and that's the thing too. Like I even had like a follower count on the Python one, and I'm kind of kicking myself because it looks tacky. And that Python video that I just did on Friday, or the two of them, I feel like my best videos yet as far as like a newbie learning Python. And it's like, you know, is it tarnished because I had some of self-promotion in there? Or like I just mentioned about Allie K. Miller, you know, I really look up to her, respect her. She's like this really... She's like the head of artificial intelligence for all of Amazon Web Services, and she makes these awesome YouTube videos, and I did a tweet on her wall, like, come watch me teach Python. It's like facepalm to the max, but I don't know. And I can't be I don't know. It's a possibility, though. Let's see, are all these the same? Let's just take one.
Dark magic gives you health-stealing powers.
Sounds evil, but let's call it morally gray.
Doing a little grave robbing, huh? I knew you weren't completely boring. I'm still gonna beat you to the sword. Let's go get to know each other. Somewhere nice and quiet. Like your grave!
So yeah, so I'm thinking as long as I just stick to the... Like if I really want to get famous with the Twitch and the YouTubes, tutorials are the way to go. I mean, gaming, it takes a long time, and you also have to, like... Wait, what was it telling me? Oh, I thought I had a point. Yeah, because my other buddy, he's at 73 followers, and that's what he does, is he does gaming, and he's even invested in some racing stuff so he can play racing games. Yeah. Yeah, there's always going to be like much better people out there, or people that spend a lot more time in each game that you want to do. And actually, Pokemon's making a huge comeback, or it's pretty big on Twitch. Yeah, and so I accidentally stumbled into my gimmick of Al Gore, just because that's been my gamer tag forever. Yeah, Pokemon's huge. Like, there's a lot of streamers that do Pokemon games. Which is awesome. Like, I almost want to get back into it. My son's a big fan of Pokemon now. He's getting into it, so it's like, no, it's nifty. But yeah, I've got Al Gore, and so now when I jump into people's streams, they're like, oh my gosh, it's an ex-vice president, or oh, we've got royalty, or whatever. It's kind of fun. But it's like, no, I just, you know, Alex and gory video games. That's the gimmick, and that in South Park, but... Oh, I didn't know Pokemon Unite was a specific... I thought you were just saying, like, Nerds Unite. No, any Pokemon game. Like, I was even listening to someone... Because I do a lot of lurking with people I follow. Like, I'll just have it on the background. And, like, someone was talking about even trying to stream some Game Boy Pokemon or somehow. I don't know. but like I only know the original 150. Anything past that was more advanced than me. And not to sound too dumb, but what's a MOBA? I could look it up. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. You know, I think I did see something like that. It was, it looked like Dota. I was watching... Oh, yeah, exactly, like Dota. Oh, man, I'm gonna die.
Let's make some space!
I think this regenerates faster. Yeah, okay, yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. I think I've seen that game where they're like... It was a lot like Dota or League. Got some range on this crossbow.
The evil soul takes off for the large ruins up the hill!
Come and get him, boys! Buy me some time, would ya?
Inside every hero is a screen. You heroes make my blood boil.
Oh, so for game streaming, I don't have a capture card, and so that's also probably why, you know, part of the reason that this isn't, you know, there's not going to be a lot of people coming and going with these game streams. If I got a capture card, then I can start streaming somehow.
Queen Butt Stallion coming in with the Royal Hoof of Doom!
Oh, so actually, you got some options. So... Yeah, this is fun. So actually, alright, let's see. You don't need a camera. I do a camera now because that's better for followers. Like, more people tend to watch streams that have a person, like, showing their face. But you can also do what's known as VTubing. You can be a VTuber and have a virtual avatar. So, I watched one guy, it's that noob.
The Royal Majesty says you will need to find the Tome of Fate and read the Fate Maker's Creed aloud. Gain entrance to the relic repository below the ruins.
Yeah, and I'm still pretty new to it. I've only been doing this since November. Like, I was still doing my cybersecurity boot camp, and then I was like, well, what if I was able to do this too? So, like, mid-November, in November, I think, I started doing Borderland stuff. But, yeah, so a capture card, it allows you to stream PlayStation and consoles, and I think it's like a little USB thing that you plug into the controller thing, and then it allows the capture. But if you just hit the share button on PlayStation and link your Twitch, you're able to live stream without any hassle. So that's why I do it this way, because it's just super easy. Yeah, with PlayStation connectivity, yeah, or the share button. But even with code in game, if you were to do those clashes and start getting into that community, you don't necessarily need a camera. A lot of them don't actually have their cameras on, and you get a lot more viewers and followers that way, because then people are watching the code clash, and then they're actually involved in it, clashing with you. So I guess coding is the game that they're playing with you. So I don't know, but yeah, if you want to get into it, I could definitely help you get set up to where I'm at. Ooh, you gotta find all these lucky dice. Ooh, and actually this gun. Check this out. These things have like blades. Oh, I guess they turn into bullet holes. But yeah, they're little buzzsaw blades. But yeah, it'll definitely help you get caught up to my level where I'm at. So, and you just gotta have 3 average viewers for affiliate. So like even this one's gonna take down my average, but if I were to get rated by, say, Anthony again, or pretty much anyone, so like the more you stream, the more chance you have of being rated by someone. Then they bring all of their viewers from their stream, and that's like a way that you're supposed to end your streams, that I'm finding out, and that's what I'm trying to start doing on my streams. Is like whenever I'm done or gonna sign off, I'll find someone else that's streaming something similar and then raid their channel. So yeah, it's a lot of interesting stuff, and I've been spending a lot of time fixing up my homepage and my profile and stuff. Oh, and also pro tip, if you're gonna do Twitch, don't worry about like people on the Twitter are gonna try to sell you graphics work, and so which is all fine and good. If I ever get famous, I might hire somebody to do my graphics work or something. But honestly, you can just draw some like graffiti tagging on paper. That's what I do with a Sharpie. That's my profile pic. That's all my section pictures, because it's less than 1 megabyte if you scan a drawn picture. Otherwise, if you try to take a picture with your camera, it's too big. So, ooh. Oh wait, is this a rifle? So do I have 2 rifles? Yes. That's gonna be bad. But yeah, so there are ways to get to where I'm at without spending any money.
The more the dice, the better the loot.
But if you get big on Twitch, then it's, you know, it's kind of what is that, couth, or it's kind of what's the word I'm trying to think of? It's kind of a social standard that eventually you start fixing up your stream by buying things. Like, I've seen this nifty thing where you can have emotes parachute onto a target, a little brain in a tank come up. So I do Twitch Studio Beta through Twitch, but I've heard that OBS is a better streaming tool, so I might switch to that eventually, but for now I use Twitch Studio. And that's when I have my face and everything, because that's actually on my computer. And like if I were to stream Minecraft, which I might do some of that as well. Again, I'm really more focused on trying to get a job, so like I've been doing a lot of gaming streams, but yeah, if I do my Minecraft streams, I can do my video, I can do the overlay that shows when people follow. Like any of that stuff, if someone were to follow me right now, I would have no idea. So, and like, except I do have the stream pulled up on a computer like off to the side here, so I can see the stream.
You were short work.
But again, PlayStation makes it super easy because I can also just see our chats right here on the screen, so. Eventually I'll get a game capture card, you know, if this becomes a thing, but for now, yeah, I'm not spending any money. Not yet.
Nothing good skitters like that. Oi! Who's there?
Your voice echoes through the ghastly ruins, but there is no answer.
And I think there's also ways with Twitch Studio where you can, let me see actually, let me pull that one up. What you can do is I think you can record offline. Oh, is it not going to let me? Interesting. But anyways, so if you wanted to like test it out, but honestly, like a lot of my videos, I still upload them to YouTube, even though like the first little bits, it's like me making sure that the sound's working or, you know, whatever.
Ah, yes. The build.
You can just label them as tests. That's what I did. You know, so it's still available for people to see the videos, but then they can understand that these are the early videos and to cut you some slack. So, and that also, doing that, I think, encourages other people to kind of get into it as well. Like, you know, because it's a bit nerve-wracking to be recording live for whoever. That's why I like when you brought up my son. I was like, wait a minute. Oh yeah, and check this out. They got mimics in this game.
We're freaking out. It's just a mimic. This is why I shoot every chest just to be sure.
What have we here?
As the mimic dies, it belches out the
But yeah, like I really like Twitch Studio because you can see if you're recording audio and video.
loud on the altar outside.
My old nemesis.
Reading?
Out loud.
Yeah, because I did an entire stream muted before, and then somebody, and a lot of times I'll just be talking to myself, like on my earlier videos, but, which is fine. But yeah, I went a half an hour of code clashing, and then someone was like, oh, your sound's off. Mimics. Yeah, mimics are a big thing in this game too. You can run into them. The chests in the overworld and the D&D style one turn into mimics too, possibly. Let's see. Oh, I gotta read. Oh, and I got a points. That's what I was doing. He laughed, we laughed, the chest laughed, we shot the chest. It was a good day. Oh, sorry, that's what you're... Yes. The table laughed, we killed the table, it was a good time. Nice. Oh, wait. What's... Okay. Actually, that's how my buddy got into streaming again. Like, he was playing Dark Souls 3, and I was all into it because I suck at Dark Souls 3.
Place the Tome of Fate upon the pedestal, and read out the Fate Maker's Creed.
But you don't even have to be good at the game to stream. Like, it really is more of the
Fate
gimmicks.
does not divide us. Fate brings us together.
Ooh, I like that. Fate brings us together. That's going on my vision board.
Do you really believe that, T?
What? Nah, girl, that's just some fantasy butt crap. But, I guess, you know, fate brought us together to play games. I don't know, whatever.
Yeah, and that's the thing right now is everyone's playing that Elden Ring. So, I mean, I went back and I got pretty close to beating both Dark Souls 2 and Dark Souls 3, but I just got lost in such a rabbit hole trying to complete all the side stuff and get better gear, and then I start a new character because I did something wrong, and I don't know. Definitely one of my favorite franchises, but not as good as Borderlands. Now, watching it, though...
Not gonna do you much good, though.
Oh yeah, here's one of the bonk sticks. It's bonk. Alright, let's check it out. Yes, the stick of bonking.
Oh, I blame you for trying. Give me room! Give me room!
And for being the hardest level, I feel like I'm still just kind of stumbling into fights at this point. I mean, maybe it's because I played a lot of Borderlands. Maybe not. But what am I cursed with?
The moldy barrel was filled with decay. Dead gross stuff. It's full of nasty evil smells. Oh, it's so gross and bad. Oh, God.
Oh, so it's like Valentine's private quarters. State sick.
Hard fight means hard blowing. Time to get paid.
Oh, now I might die.
Can't hold me down! Hold on to something! Let's get casting and blasting!
There you go, casting and blasting.
You're good. What a shame you and your stupid queen are gonna die once the DL gets the sword.
Oh, ominous boss fight. Oh no, and pretty soon here I'm gonna switch gears and go do a computer science stream.
Excuse me while I slip into something more catastrophic.
Yeah, right. I mean, this game, I don't know. Like, I'll probably get Elden Ring eventually too, but like, that's another one of those things that I'm gonna wait until I'm actually working again before I start spending more money. I don't know. It's amazing like how cheap my life is without drinking. Like, it's kind of sad, but yeah. So. But I do need a new car, so I'm gonna have to figure that out. So I'll probably have to start working within the next week or two. Yeah, well, in this game, like, already we're going on 2.5, almost 3 hours. Like, we're barely even the first part of like one playthrough.
The end draws near.
As the hulking body of the Zomboss collapses, Her Majesty reappears. You have impressed Her Royal Hotness with your courage and total badassery. She will now grant you entrance to the sacred chamber that holds
the Sword of Souls!
Yes, she's very possessive. Oh yeah.
Oh, good for you, cutie idiot. Almighty robot policeman, how do we kill this zombie ass for good? Give me that sword. You can't even use it right. It needs to be charged with soul energy. And that only comes from your precious queen and the souls of living things. I can think of at least one soul nearby that needs absorbing. Give me that sword! It's not even yours! What? Not like that! No! No, 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 no!
The Sword of Souls clatters to the ground. Like this. Clatter, clatter, clatter. Now you must take the sword back to Brighthoof. A town portal opens up.
Yeah, I think after this next major cinematic, I think I might go for a walk and get ready for a coding stream. So, because if I can figure out the coding game Playgrounds, that's like, I don't know. But I do want to record it so anyone else who's trying to make the Playgrounds, like, they can figure it out. So, because there's a bit of a learning curve to it. It's linked to the GitHub. But if I can figure it out, it looks like a really handy way to put, like, well, like what you're saying, to have examples of, like, some really nifty code or some cool project, and then people can take a look at the code, play around with it.
She says you'll need to bring the sword
see
to
what
the
changes
fountain
and-
in the main square. A little, double entendre.
Alright, so this is some spoilers here. There's a pretty sad part coming up. Yep, and then to the main square.
As you place the sword into the fountain, soul energy swirls through it and out in the city! All the fires are extinguished! The houses get put back together! The crowds are cheering for you!
Thanks!
Some heel
I
clicks.
love me too!
Bud Stallion says to, look over here. She's gonna do something special for you.
It captures how I stand perfectly still in one position.
Brilliant work, Bankmaker. The city is safe, prosperous, and skeleton-free. Now that the siege has been lifted, you'll want to avail yourself of our amenities. Start by visiting the blacksmiths.
No, I guess it doesn't happen for a little bit. Let's see.
Who is that? Can he see through the soot in the eyes?
People keep calling me the hero of Brighton.
The hero of Brighthoof. Never met a fate maker. You'll need some better gear. Now, I can't offer you any weapons or armor directly on account of my exclusivity contract with the Crown. It's to keep the vending machine stocked. I'm a proud part of the military free industrial complex, you see. But I can offer you expansions of your carrying capacity. More bullets, more loot, more fun. Free sample of me wares on the house.
How shall I become
Yes.
deadlier next? Cartography. My first love.
Ah, fine choice. Now, while you're seeing your way around Brighthoof, go talk to the lovely lassie who runs the store at the That's easy. She goes on the name find. Soda.
Didn't notice this before. Nice. Oh, it doesn't let you get hurt. Oh, so now off to ye old soda tavern.
The tavern keeper waves you over. And, you know, that way that only tavern keepers can do.
Welcome in.
So there's a bounty ward.
Welcome to Izzy's Fizz, where all liquids consumed on premises are just soda and nothing else. Are you the new fate maker who fought off all them skeletons?
Don't know about that hero stuff, but I sure broke some bones.
Well, thanks for nothing. Half the town was barricaded in here, and they were slurping down Virgin Shirley temples like it was the end of the world. I'm only joshing you, Fate Maker. You did us a mighty fine favor. Now, out of thanks for saving our city, let me avail you of our amenities here in the Soda Tavern. Here's a magical quick change kiosk if you need to change anything fundamental about your entire being. It's free, weirdly enough. Right this way. And right here is our lost loot machine. Very popular. Any nice stuff your enemies drop but you happen to miss will just show up right in here. And finally, we've got plenty of citizens who might need your help out there in the world. Some of them hang out here in the Soda Tavern. Some put up posters around the city. It's been so busy, and I've been pulling non-alcoholic pints all on my own today. Oh, listen to me, lip-flapping while you could be off adventuring. Have a busy day.
Fate Maker! Got a little surprise for you. The Queen is so impressed that she wants to knight you. Bloody congrats. Come meet us in the main square.
All right, we did Valentine's dumb quest stuff. Let's go pillage the countryside. I want some loot.
What? Heroes don't pillage? No, we're almost done with the quest. I want to see what happens.
Yeah, you would.
Yeah, and I think I'll just do this last part, and then I'll call it good on the old Tiny Tina's stream. Get ready for some nerdy stuff later.
Hero of Brighthoof, for your bravery defending the city, Her Majesty Queen Buttstallion is naming you a Knight of the Realm. Kneel and be knighted.
Of sorts, yes.
Not so fast, newbie. This is my world now.
And that's why I'm gonna wait until my daughter's a little older.
No!
I'm done being told how my story goes. Your master's age of heroes is over, and soon her whole world will follow. Ha ha ha!
you through the same old hero's journey as always. Well, not this time. I'm in control now.
The Fate Maker is lost. What once felt so sure is now fragile and broken. Still, one truth remains standing amidst the wreckage. The forces of evil must be stopped.
Okay, so, a great, big, booming sound rings out.
Ray hells! What now? It's coming from beyond the docks! Come on, Fate Maker! I fear your work is not done yet.
She left me with all her glittering heart. I miss her so much.
And definitely the best character for Andy Samberg, too.
No. The pyramid has awoken.
What is a pyramid?
The Dragon Lord's dark citadel across the ocean. Now that he has the sword, he'll be able to take the soul energy of every living thing in the Wonderlands. Without the Queen, our fates are sealed.
Hey, ask him if we're still getting knighted.
Fret, we're in mourning.
You are in mourning. I'm getting that sir in front of my name.
This is awkward, but am I still getting knighted?
Only our Queen had the power to bestow a knighthood. But you do deserve an honor for what you've done, and what must come next. Kneel, Fate Maker. Or just crouch if your knees hurt. As Regent Defender of Brighthoof, I name thee Squire of the Realm.
Squire? Man, that's some dragon dookie.
I know it's not much, but it'll have to do. For your new quest is none other than to save the Wonderland itself. Journey to the pyramid, take back the Sword of Souls, and avenge our Queen. You'll need a vessel. Speak with the Dockmaster. Whatever resources we have are at your command, Fate Maker.
I keep thinking out here the Queen's hooves behind me. Eyes wide and warm, blitzing every apple cart in sight. Alas.
Ha! Ahoy to you, Squire of the Realm!
Ahoy! Need a ship? One that's not on fire.
Let us begin construction post-haste. Come and craft your new vessel here at the dock.
Mine eyes have never seen such a beauty of the seas.
She's a wreck.
Nonsense! I dub her the good ship Balsania.
Wait! Before you cast off, you must get the ship blessed by a bard, or you'll be pulled down to a watery grave by Drill, whose chains are the sea.
What? But we're so close to taking off. I don't want to deal with sea curses.
That's just how it works, man. Gotta follow the rules or get cursed drowned.
Unfortunately, our resident bard disappeared in the invasion.
That's why music's a fool's errand. If the armed guards fell to the undead, what chance had a man with a loot staff?
What? No, he fell in love with a skeleton and they eloped. There is one other man who can bless your ship, though he is only a half-bard. Still, he may now be your only hope for crossing the ocean. I last saw the half-bard heading into the Weepwild dankness. He returned from those woods. Find him, if he yet still lives.
Ooh, the weak wild. Sounds dangerous. In a good way.
Yeah. It's a big old magical forest to the north of Brightwood.
I know, right? And I'm curious.
Yeah, you know, fantasy directions. Nerp, Sorth, Imps, and Wibbles. Did you read any of the badass tone?
I looked at the pictures. There was Sword Guy and Big Knife Guy. Wait, are those the same guy? No, wait. Don't spoil it.
It does say set sail
Crest the horizon today.
without finding the bard. I wonder what happens. We're probably gonna die. Oops. Oh. You're gonna die if you fall off the dock, for sure. Oh good, I didn't go too far. Cool. See what happens if we set sail without being blessed.
The good ship Balsania fears no curse. Cast off!
Okay, well, we're gonna get cursed drowned.
The good ship Balsania casts off from harbor. With the wind at your back and the prow aimed at destiny, you have begun your journey across...
Yes. Oh, man.
I cannot stress enough how important the bard's blessing is.
Ugh, fine. We'll take this detour and find a stupid bard, but then we're going on the actual quest and saving the world.
In the meantime, I will have the worker goblins dredge your ship from the bottom of the harbor.
Yeah, right? You actually have to jump onto a ship that's moving around, like, and then, yeah, that was awesome. That's good. Although, I think that's a good point to kind of stop for now. I think I'm going to go get geared up for a nerdy stream. But, I mean, feel free to pop into that one and see how it goes. But, yeah, if you definitely want to get into this Twitch stuff, I'm more than happy to help, man. So, that's exciting. And I'm glad you're not just some rando that happened to know that I had kiddos, which, if I upload this to the YouTubes, anybody can see it, and I don't know. It's just so weird, but... Like, I'd like to see somebody try to come try something. I mean, because all I do now that I don't drink is work out and nerd out. So, like, I've gotten huge. And I got, like, the government watching me now, too. So, anyways. But it is a lot of fun. So, I'll do some coding streams later. And then, I don't know how long. I usually go for a walk and try to piece together what I want to say in the streams. So, yeah, kind of collect myself. But, yeah, it's good fun. And I mean, and I upload a lot of my other stuff, too. So... you can kind of see the progression of, like, me starting out. But, yeah, any questions, just let me know. And I still got the same phone number, too, so if you can't find me. But, yeah. Yeah, and then, like, for anything that I don't have on my stream, I just added that section, that coming soon section, and I'm going to do that with my code pen as well, just to kind of have, like, because I know that they're not complete, but, yeah, nice. It's the same one. So, although I did lose my phone during that whole episode last year, but I got a new one with the same number. So... but yeah, I would just suggest Twitch, just starting out. Don't worry about the camera for now. If you do Twitch Studio, I think you can do offline streams. So you could actually do some of the troubleshooting. I did it in real time. So, like, my first streams... in fact, my first ever Borderlands stream is my computer science talk playlist. And I'm doing a Borderlands 3 stream. But anyways, yeah, it's a lot of fun. So... anyways, ta-ta for now, and I will see you around. Let's see. Yeah, pretty much. Well, so I deprecated a lot of my videos to test, but even then, like, I don't know, I think it's all useful. So, and that's part of the entertainment, is like when people are just starting out on Twitch, it's fun for other people to see them learn. So, that's kind of also part of the gimmick. But... yeah, I don't know. It's an awesome concept, taking the entertainment industry out of all those, you know, rich, overpaid actors and into the hands of the common person. So, it's pretty neat, pretty nifty. So, oh wait, what's this? I can get distracted all day. Let's actually listen to a stroll.
Dear Ectobert Swazowski, I am writing you once again to say we are not interested in your ridiculous design for a ship that floats on air instead of water. It's been tried before, and it's far too flammable. We're sticking with seaborne vessels. The ocean's not going anywhere. Besides, I can't be seen favoring you. Not after that incredible weekend we spent together at SchoonerCon. Call me.
Yep, I'm out as well. See you, everybody. I'll see you in the next one.